It's the choo-choo video game time internet thing. It is video game choo-choo, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mike
Video
Casimano,
game
your host.
choo-choo.
The crew is back after guest month.
Hey guys.
It's Steven Epps.
It's good to be back.
It's John Machonsky.
I only missed an episode.
And nobody else.
Nope, not you. Definitely.
Cricket.
Guest month was pretty fucking good, you guys.
I had fun.
I think that was a rousing success.
I was not present for most of guest month.
But the one you were on, Stephen,
was objectively the best one.
I don't know. I don't know which one was the best one, because all of our guests are so good.
Okay, Mike.
John.
Yes.
I'm going to put the blame on you. Which is the best guest month guest?
I think that's really lame to narrow it down. I think we had a very...
Well, you're the one who brought it up.
I think we had good moments with everyone.
Yes.
I had a good time just in general.
I think
I look forward to doing this again next year.
Oh, yeah.
that the best guest month was the one that I was on. I was the best guest.
You practically were a guest, Stephen.
More or less, yes. I was ancillary to the Shovel Knight people, and I was not there all month, so I was the special guest.
And then you transferred your sickness to me in revenge.
Revengeance.
Oh, Stephen, you and your metaled gears. So
I do enjoy the metaled gears.
Before we begin, John, I understand you got a package from me.
Yeah.
From your old buddy.
Oh.
And it wasn't something terrible.
It wasn't, actually. You sent me a Transformer.
I did indeed.
It just randomly. It was a nice gift. Like, I'm not into Transformers like these other two wackos, but,
I have one on this desk right now. It's the Fans Project Steel Core. It cost me $100.
I have one on the desk as well. It is Creo Acid Wing.
How was that?
Wait.
It's good, but mine has a misprinted face, so one of its eyes is like off kilter, and it looks really depressed.
But John, what did I send you?
I don't know his name. He's blue and black, and he's got a really dumb-looking gun.
Okay, I'll just say it because John didn't read the packaging. He just tore into it like a monkey. I sent him the Prime Robots in Disguise, whatever that line is. People just call it PRID. It's the Transformers Prime Viacon, not the first edition one, the new one.
The good one.
The good one. The raddest of the Transformers. I thought that was...
He was worth the entire line.
If I'm going to start sending John Transformers, that's a good place to start.
Absolutely.
Get him hooked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm hooked. I mean, I will appreciate anything you send me, Mike.
I'm gonna get you hooked.
The thought is very nice. I'm not gonna turn down any glorious gift from anyone. I think that just giving someone something is the nicest thing, and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. However, I don't think still I'm gonna really put too much effort into finding Transformers, because I'd rather get...
I'm gonna get you hooked.
I'd rather get Revoltex from animes that I like. I want more...
Oh yeah, Revoltex.
Revoltex are awful, though.
They're fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why wouldn't you get, like, a Figma? Figmas are good. SH Figuarts are good.
Yeah, Figuarts are great.
Figuarts are good, too. Yeah, I want to get some of those monster arts of the angels from Ava. I definitely want those when they come out. But
I want the Revoltech
How is
ride-in.
the Transformer I sent you? Let's stop having terrible opinions about Japanese toy lines.
He's cool. I don't know. I mean, I mess around with him a bit. I posed him. I transformed him back and forth. It's a cool looking Transformer. I mean, I just like how sleek he looks. Like a lot of Transformers, I don't really like their design because they're like bulky. And I mean, I can understand the appeal for people who are into that. But that's just not my kind of mech. However, this one's really sleek looking and he's really cool, and the car that he turns into is really cool too. The only thing I don't like about it is the gun. The gun is really dorky looking. It's way too big, and
Have you pegged it on the arm as opposed to putting it in the hand?
I have not.
Oh,
yeah, you can fold away
that's
the
how you
hand
do
and peg it into the forearm. It's a little hard to do at first, but...
It looks a lot better.
It looks a lot better.
Alright, I'll mess around with that after the show or something, because, yeah, now that you're saying that, yeah, that probably does look better.
So
Mike,
how was
you should mail
transforming
him-
it?
I caught on pretty quick. Like, I didn't even really have to look at the instructions. I just kind of messed around with it, and I got him into the robot form, and then back into the car, just messing around with it. So it transforms smoothly. All the parts fit together nicely. It's a transformer.
My favorite part of that toy is how most of it just fits in the legs. Like, most of the car mode folds up into his shins.
Yeah.
That's really neat. What were you saying, Steven, before I rudely interrupted you?
Before you very rudely interrupted me, it made me feel like I was not a part of this show. I was about to say that if John likes all the sleek robots, he would enjoy the Transformers Prime line in general.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those robots aren't very bulky, they're very slim and sleek. Should mail him an RC.
Some of the, what was it? The Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron designs? They're a little bit more in the middle.
They're distinctly more G1-y than most.
Sure, but they're not like Unicron Trilogy bulky or anything like that.
That is true.
And yeah, John, if you like this and have any interest, I guarantee you Targets everywhere will be practically giving away some of those Transformers Prime toys.
Yeah, I was at my Target a few days ago, and they had their deluxes, like, marked down to, like, $6 each. There was a Weaponizer Optimus Prime there for $16.
That's the Voyager one, right?
No, that's, like, the $30, like, class that has,
Holy
like, the spinning
shit.
guns that fly out of his shoulders, like, what Leader class turned into.
Huh.
Did that for, like, $16, $14, I don't remember. I didn't buy it because it's not a good toy, but...
That's not a bad price.
It's not a bad price. I considered getting it. I still have the money that I passed up with it, though. There's not much to spend money on in terms of Transformers or video games.
Well, Stephen, as long as we're talking about things I have sent people, would you like to talk about 999?
Yes. Okay, so here's the deal, listeners.
Hold on. Do you want to get into spoilers?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna set up establishing.
Okay. Like the story.
The story.
999.
But back when we did Velocity Gamer, I want to say this was maybe even last year, or early this year.
It was early this year.
Anyway. Mike sent me a video game from Amazon called 999, 9 persons, 9 doors, 9 somethings.
9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Sure. And it was this little visual novel for the 3DS that also had puzzles, and I played it for a little bit, and then I got a bad ending, and then I never played it again. So here we are in August. Mike told me that if I played 999, he would buy me Persona 4. So, in one night, I got 3 different endings to 999. One being the required ending, and then the other being the true ending. So it's like you have to get this one bad ending before you can get the actual true ending, which is stupid. And so then I beat it, and since then Mike has yet to send me Persona 4. But it was a pretty good game, I gotta say. I enjoyed the story. It was fun. I got lazy and used a guide like Mike said, so I didn't actually solve the puzzles myself.
I don't blame you at all. Some of those puzzles can get pretty obtuse.
Yeah.
Like the normal and true endings get a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, I was just, I solved most of those puzzles at least once already, like at the beginning of this year anyway. So I was just using the guide for like choices, and then later on, as I just was sitting there with my brain completely off because I was using a guide, it's like, I don't want to solve this puzzle. Let's just look it up. Okay, get the books, flip them upside down, read them backwards, jizz on them, and then you get to go to the next room. So, that was fun. This is good. It was a good game.
It's also important to note that you need that guide, because the dialogue you need to get the true ending is so weirdly specific. Like, you have to say exactly the right thing. It's
okay. Let
really
me just
Japanese.
I want to say this, right off the bat. As I was playing through the thing, getting the true ending, the game asks you, in dialogue, some math problems. And in order to get the true ending, you have to get said math problems wrong.
No, that's the normal ending.
Okay, you get the normal ending. that's required to get the true ending. And you have to answer these math problems wrong. And Mike said that they would explain that, and I sure as fuck didn't see no explanation. Nobody, looked me in the face and said, hey, you're retarded and you got those math problems wrong. Congratulations, here's the true ending.
I don't know if I want to go into spoilers for my theory as to that, because I think John's gonna play it at some point.
Yeah.
How about I edit this part out, and John, you just take off your headphones for this. I'm gonna edit this out for one version of the episode. The other version will have spoilers, this one doesn't.
Just put a timestamp or something. Be lazy.
Normally I would say yes, but...
Just play a siren and give a timestamp.
Mike, put a timestamp, because if we put out 2 episodes, that's kind of stupid.
Just go spoilers begin at blah, and then spoilers end at blah. Do that.
Alright, there will be some way to avoid the spoilers when this episode goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So John, take off your headphones, we'll let you know when it's safe.
Now.
And this is a part where I'm making the thing so I know when the spoilers are happening.
Woo, spoilers are starting. Okay, who cares?
Alright, so the true ending, Stephen, why don't you try and recap it for the listeners?
Okay, so for the true ending,
just try and do the entire thing, because the true ending is meaningless without that context.
Okay, so, the plot of the game is that, 9 people are trapped on a boat, and they have bombs in their tummy, and if they do shit wrong, they explode. So, everything is all about math, and it's really fucking stupid, and it's called the Nonary game, and they're all trapped on this boat, by a guy in a gas mask called Zero. Blah, 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 people die, blah, 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 people disappear, and then they don't die, blah, blah, blah. We get to the end, and everybody's trapped in this fucking incinerator, and then there's the exit door right there. And then one of the characters, the girl, the childhood friend of the main character, is just gone. And then he starts having this flashback and remembers 9 years ago, my girlfriend went through the exact same trial. And it turns out that almost everybody present at this new version of the Nonary game, it was present at the original one that was at 9 years ago. And the whole point of this one is that so main character can telepathically talk back in time to his girlfriend so that she can solve the last puzzle and get out of the incinerator because she's too fucking dumb to figure it out herself.
And she is Zero.
And she is Zero.
And she's been with you this entire time.
Yeah, she's been with you this entire time. So basically, girlfriend set up this entire fake-ass thing, a perfect replica of the trial that she went through 8 years ago as a little baby kid, or 9 years ago as a little baby kid, so that she could cheat at this game, and then her boyfriend could send the instructions to her back in time so that she could cheat.
So what did you think, Stephen, of the true ending?
I think my dogs are barking right now. It's pissing me off. I think that it was a good story, and that it was also the dumbest fucking thing in the world. No, okay, that's not fair. It wasn't the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
It made total sense, but it made
sense in context,
insane.
But it was so stupid. I was one of the things that I was catching on to when I was playing the game, I was expecting the game to go all fourth wall meta on me.
And it kinda did that.
Sort of, but not really. The most fourth wall meta thing was you had to hold the 3DS upside down to send it back in time or something.
It was
a Sudoku puzzle! She couldn't figure out how to do a Sudoku puzzle, and so she cheated by recreating it and having someone in the future do a Sudoku puzzle for her.
That's the best way of cheating.
If you can design all of this shit and this whole elaborate saw thing, you should be able to send the instructions to the Sudoku puzzle back in time to yourself, your own fucking ass, alright? Anyway, I got off track here. I was expecting, as I was going along, and I was noticing, okay, you had to make all these, really specific decisions in the dialogue choices in order to get the true ending. Now my cat's, running around behind me, hitting the bell on its fucking neck. You had to, pick all these specific dialogue choices, and it's you have to get specific things wrong. So I was thinking it's okay, the game's gonna do this dumb meta thing where it's because the game had, set up this theme of, your brain is an access point to the greater data knowledge center, and really it's all the knowledge in the universe is shared and your brain just picks out of it, and that's where epiphanies come from. And I was thinking like, okay, they're gonna set up this thing where it's like, your brain is an output unit for you, the player. The player using the guide so he can use the true ending is the only way you could have known how to get this far. It was you, the player, that moved Junpei this far. And I was ready for that like really fucking stupid thing. And somehow it managed to out-stupid that.
Yeah, I know. I love the ending of that game so fucking much.
And then at the very tail end of the game, there was a naked lady on the road. For some reason.
Just like the
hey,
way
look.
this kindly old man goes from nice guy to psychopath, the way Snake wasn't dead the whole time and just shrugs off gunshots. It
Snake
turns
wasn't
out
dead and he goes ape shit at the end, and then Ace is like fucking insane with that golden ass revolver ocelot gun.
And it turns out, Santa was the brother of the girl.
And it turns out that Seven was pretending to have amnesia the whole time because he was in on it too.
I think they all
Everybody
were in on it.
in that fucking game was part of it, except for, Ace and all the people that, they were trying to kill. Everybody was in on it but Junpei.
All what was it?
Except for maybe Lotus? No, Lotus's kids. Yeah, Lotus's kids were in the original thing. So, fucking everybody was in on it.
All the bracelets having different numbers.
Maybe Clover wasn't in on it? Maybe Clover wasn't in on it.
What was it? Know. The letter to number system?
No, Clover
9
wasn't
was
on
Q.
That. Yeah, that was, okay, no, that was one thing that bothered me. That was one thing that bothered me, though, is that when they had the flashback to the dialogue, and they said, the guy was talking over the loudspeaker, Zero was, seek the door marked, 9, and then later they showed the flashback and instead it said, seek the door marked Q. That wouldn't work if he was speaking, or she was speaking. Go away, cat. I'm ranting about anime right now. God,
I think, was it worth it?
Anime. It was fun. It was a fun little story. It's just dumb in hindsight.
Yeah, it was.
It's a good dumb, though. It's fun. It's like Homestuck dumb, except it was taking itself seriously.
Sure, but
it did seriously. Okay, it did seriously what Homestuck does as a joke, and that made it all the funnier.
That goes a long way because it's totally committed to this idea.
Yeah, it's completely and totally committed. It's like, okay, we're gonna take this stupid fucking idea of everybody just going through with this ruse so that this guy can solve a Sudoku puzzle for his girlfriend 9 years ago. And it's just like, okay, good, go.
Oh, man.
That game is dumb. Is Persona 4 that dumb?
No.
Okay, good. Mail that to me.
There are some dumb things.
No, actually, mail me your Vita.
No, fuck you.
Mail me your Vita. I'm not paying money for a Vita. Actually, can we say that the spoilers are done now?
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk about in 999's ending? Because I just want to put a blanket statement over all that. I love 999 so fucking much.
I enjoyed it a lot too. I'm not saying that I hated it because it was dumb. I just thought that it was dumb.
and it totally was. But the moment where you have to flip the DS upside down to do the puzzle, you just don't get that kind of thing anywhere else.
Yeah, it's unique. It did what it wanted to do, and I can appreciate that.
All right,
it did what it wanted to do, and it was completely and totally serious about it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and say that we're done with that now.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I do too. It was fun.
All right,
it was worth the money that it was worth the money that Mike paid for it, and that I did not. If
I am willing to spend another $20 to have other people enjoy that game, I think that's.
I'm gonna trade it into GameStop now.
No, send it to John.
No, that would involve me paying money to ship it.
Keep the 999 train going.
Okay.
Where is
all right,
John?
Spoilers are done. John decided to rub one out to Squigs. I can't say that while he's around, though.
We apparently we can't say that anymore. People don't like it when we talk about the Squigs.
Oh, hi, what?
He's like fucking Beetlejuice.
Oh God. Hi, John. We're done talking about spoilers.
Hi, I'm here. What?
Hi.
As we were saying, Mike is going to buy me Persona 4. He's going to send me his Vita.
I'm not sending you my Vita.
I don't want to pay money for a fucking Vita.
Eventually you're gonna want a Vita.
I'm gonna own a Vita eventually if, like, that bundle that's, like, $500 for the PS4 and the Vita comes out, but otherwise, like, no.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, Steven.
Shrug.
Have you
Audibly
played anything
shrugs.
else? Oh, speaking of the PlayStation brand, have you played anything else on your PlayStation 3 by Sony?
On my PlayStation 3 by Sony?
I understand you played a game that is not very good.
What could you possibly be referring to?
I don't know, you seem to not like The Last of Us, and you also seem to not like Uncharted 1.
Yeah, I don't like Uncharted 1. I like The Last of Us just fine. It's just I have better things, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I have better games than The Last of Us presently, and I want to finish those or replay those. I've been playing Uncharted 1 a lot recently, and it is very much a game that came at because I own Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. I bought the 2-pack of Uncharted 1 and 2, and everybody's like, "Oh, Uncharted 2 is one of the best games on the PlayStation." So I'm like, "Okay, well I have 1, I'm going to play that first." And I don't want to finish it.
And then by the time you finish that, you're never going to want to play Uncharted 2.
Well, I already played Uncharted 3 and I had fun with that. Like, I didn't finish it, but I was like, oh man, this is fun. But people say that 2 is better, so I'll just play the whole series.
You're going to be really sick of that kind of game by the time you're done. Because they're all the same.
Uncharted 1, the shooting is not fun. Like, the graphics are not very good, which I know that 2 will alleviate. 2 looks amazing, and it came out like 2 years ago. It still looks really good.
Not even. That thing came out 4 years ago or something.
Yeah, there you go. Like, it still looks really good, but Uncharted 1's like one of those games from like the early, the current gen, where like you would walk into an area and you would like look at the walls and look at yourself and like, this looks fucking awful, and then like 5 minutes later the textures would load in. Think like the original Mass Effect.
The original Mass Effect did not look very good I don't think...
The original Mass Effect did not look very good, but it also did the thing where the textures load in like 5 seconds after the scene starts.
Yeah.
So they walk in looking like PS2, and then they like very gradually evolve from PS2 to PS3.
That's generous even for the first Mass Effect game. I'd say they evolved from PS2 to late-end PS2.
Yeah. But, yeah, Uncharted 1, the shooting is not very good. I hate that this is one of the early gen shooters where they didn't really know how to get it right yet. So there are a lot of enemies that can shoot with 100% accuracy very far away with hit scan weapons. So that makes the shooting not very fun. The melee combat is just press square, triangle, square, and then you win. All of the platforming is not very fun because it makes it very unclear as to what part that you're supposed to jump on, and I understand that 2 and 3 solve that. It's just not good. Like, the adventure that I'm on right now doesn't feel like this grandiose, epic Indiana Jones adventure. It just feels like I'm on an island right now and there are pirates. It's just, when is it? Like, I keep waiting for it to pick up. Like, I just got to the Sunken City chapter and I'm just like, it's boring. Like, I just got finished doing an exciting car chase with like a grenade launcher and a machine gun on the back, and like I'm just still sitting here as like, when does it pick up? When does the fun start? So then I take it out and I put Revengeance back in.
And that's when the fun starts.
That's when the fun starts. Except then I get mad at Revengeance because I'm not good at it and I'm playing it on hard. I already finished it, but I'm replaying it on hard.
Is it that good?
It's really good, yeah. I do thoroughly enjoy Revengeance. If you can afford it, you should buy it. I would
recommend just skipping Uncharted 1 entirely.
I'm considering it heavily, because I'm not having fun at all. Like, I'll have to look up, like, how far I am in the game, because it said it was, like, chapter 6 or something, and 6 sounds like a halfway number, and it's like, if I'm already halfway through it, I'll just power through the second half, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think 2 is the one good Uncharted game. Because, like, 1 is crap. By 3 is just 2, but more of it. Like, not even more as in, like, it's a longer game, just, it is another 2.
And it's not as good as, from what I hear, like, the characters aren't as fun.
I don't know.
Like, Uncharted 1, I don't want to finish 1.
That entire series is not as good as people make it out to be.
It was like, I guess, Sony's like big thing. Like, you got Uncharted, it's the original series, bleh. I don't know. I don't really care for it.
None of them are, I think, objectively bad games. They're all well made, I guess, but they're not something
Uncharted
I've been
1,
interested in playing.
I can tell that Uncharted 1 was a labor of love. Like, they didn't, like, just throw it out there unfinished. Like, they put a lot of work into it. It's just not fun.
Sure.
The Last of Us I have no real problems with. It's just I haven't finished it yet, and I have no real nothing in that game like pulls me back to it.
How far are you?
God, I don't even remember. I just did the town with what's his name, Bob or Buck? I don't remember. The guy that set all the traps. And he was fat as fuck, and he was crazy, and he wanted the car battery out of the bus.
Oh yeah, that game doesn't really pick up until fall.
I guess, I don't know. Like, I smiled a little bit at the scene where Joel and Little Orphan Annie were riding in the car, and like they were listening to the country music, and like Little Orphan Annie found like a porno book.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was a good little scene. I enjoyed that. That was a fun little father-daughter kind of type of thing going on. That was really like human and well done. I enjoyed that, and then I got to another shooter section. And it's like, okay, now I'm fighting, like, black guys in the city. Okay, thanks.
I think my problem with that game is I'll never be able to play it ever again, because it's not something I want to experience again, and by the end, Joel is an unredeemable bastard.
Good to know.
The worst human being.
Yep. So, it's just, I don't care about that game enough to keep playing it. It's not bad. It's not like it's not fun. I just, like, I can look over at my shelf and it's like, do I want to play The Last of Us? No. Do I want to replay Metal Gear Solid 3? Yeah, let's do that in an afternoon. Do I want to, like, I would rather play through Metal Gear Solid 2 and keep getting mad at it because I don't like that game than I would, like, restart The Last of Us, because The Last of Us is just so forgettable, I guess.
Yeah, there is a part of The Last of Us that you do need to power through. Once they start wearing longer clothing, it does really, really pick up, in terms of these characters and how they interact in the world and stuff like that. And then you start getting more, supplies.
Okay, it's fun. I enjoy scavenging for supplies, but it's like every time, that game has a lot of like spaces where you can just like wander looking for supplies and just not find anything. And while that is really cool and it builds like this big world, it's also not fun to do that. To like find this big ass hallway with like a bunch of different rooms and just go through all of them. There's fucking nothing in there.
See, I really like that stuff because there was a lot of world building, there was a lot of good conversation there was a bunch of really interesting collectibles that helped flesh out this universe. My problem was when some enemies popped up and I was just, oh no, I have to fight again. Oh good, clickers. I'm so excited.
Yeah, the combat is not very fun.
And I think that's
like it's never gotten unbearable. Like I don't like consider shutting off the game whenever clickers show up, but it's like I just don't. It's not fun.
I don't.
Maybe
want
it's because
to do this.
maybe it's because it's like I don't like shooting with a controller in general. But I just don't like combat in that. It's like everything else is fun, but the combat's just, oh, okay, it's Gears of War, but you can throw things now. Like, okay, I can hit a guy with a brick, and occasionally it'll work, and sometimes it won't, depending on how the game feels. It's like, okay, I can try to hit this clicker with a brick, or like with a big-ass stick with a knife in it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
Yeah,
maybe I'll play something else.
Be pretty temperamental. Again, I do recommend powering through that game to get to the good stuff. The winter segment is fucking incredible in terms of just like how bleak that world gets and how these two characters grow. If they just made The Last of Us winter section a full game, it would be a lot more easy to recommend, but there's just a lot of that stuff I don't really enjoy.
Okay. Like, the main thing that I don't like in that game, though, aside from the combat, is, like I said earlier, it's like exploring and not finding anything. Because that attention to detail in the world and how they, like, built this massive empty world that feels empty and oppressive and, like, you know, there's nothing here. It's empty, it's dead. This is the shell of former society. That's all well and good and all very interesting, but as a player playing a video game, when I spend like 20 minutes going on a diversion, like going down this hallway that I saw, and like fighting enemies that are in these halls, and then I just don't find anything, it doesn't feel like I accomplished anything or I was like artistically stimulated. I just felt like I got lost and wasted time.
I think that's part of the risk-reward theme of the entire game. Like, you could go scavenging for supplies, but you don't know if anything will be there.
Yeah, but that's just the thing. It's like, this is not fun.
It depends on the kind of player you are. Like, if you're willing to go down this road and, like, to go along with the thematic ideas of survival and being the last people in the world.
Okay, let me compare this to, say, Fallout, which is a very similar setting. It's the post-apocalypse, and there's a big world with a lot of fucking nothing in it.
I would say that's a pretty terrible comparison.
No, let me finish. It's a big game, and it's heavily emphasizing exploration. Let's just strip it down to the basics. It's a big world with a whole lot of nothing in it, and you can explore shit, and there's, like, big buildings. Even when you go into, like, a big-ass building and you fight all the enemies in Fallout, and then you, like, go through the drawers and there's fucking nothing in them. There's, like, teacups, like, bottles and shit. It's just trash. You can still do stuff with that trash. You can still sell it, at the very least. Like, even when you go on this big-ass adventure in Fallout and you get, like, a shitty reward, you still got something. Even if it was, like, not worth anything. And The Last of Us is just, like, the only thing that you get is, like, wasted time.
But Fallout and The Last of Us could not be more different thematically.
I'm not talking about themes, I'm just talking about gameplay. It's like, if I would rather have trash that I could sell after going on this entire, like, journey than just nothing.
Part of the idea of this oppressive world is that sometimes you get fucked over.
Okay, fine. I just don't like it. I don't like being fucked over in this thing that I paid $60 for. I'd like to feel a sense of reward in my video game.
I actually never had that problem, partially because I was just like, oh god, more combat, no thank you, must go somewhere else.
I'm a very explorer-y person when it comes to video games. Like, if I see the big obvious way I'm supposed to go, naturally I will turn around and look for, like, little crevices I can peer in to see if there's anything in there. I'm that kind of gamer. And that game is, like, bait for me. Like, I see this hallway and then I go down it and then, like, a hook bites into my lip and I get pulled onto a big fucking boat. And then the Naughty Dog developers hold me up and I'm just like this big flopping fish and it's like, nah, this isn't good. So you take it off the hook, throw you back in the ocean, and then like another fish comes up to you and says, well, at least you had an adventure. Getting pulled out of the ocean and hung onto a boat and then thrown off. You may have a big gaping hole in your lip that's probably going to get infected, but you had an adventure.
I would still say you're missing the point of The Last of Us. It says a lot about that game that there is a point to be had.
I guess. I mean,
The more I hear from you, Steven, the more I think you should play Gunpoint.
Okay, I'm sorry, I enjoy it. I think the game is very well made. I just think that, like, all these rooms of nothing, where you can go, like, off track for, like, a good 10 minutes, and then just, like, have nothing to show for it because you like exploring. And it's not... I just don't care for that. Like,
the one thing I don't like about that is, all the optional stuff you have to find to unlock other stuff.
Okay, I just thought of something.
And combinations.
I just thought of another concept of reward.
Sure.
Let's talk about the town, and when I went into the record store. Going into that record store was not mandatory. I did not have to go into that record store, but I did anyway, and I did not find any items in that record store. But I did get a conversation between Joel and Ellie about how, like, there's all this music sitting here in this record store and it's never going to be listened to again. Even though I didn't find any items, I was still rewarded with dialogue, and I got a nice, interesting conversation. The developers took their time to create this entire store and this entire set of conversations for this store, but there was nothing else in it. You just went in there and you heard the conversation and you left. That was a good enough reward. I was satisfied with that. I really liked that conversation.
Me too.
My problem is when you go on this, like, big fucking adventure down this hallway that's obviously not the right way to go, and then nothing happens. Nothing comes of it. You just go through the rooms and it's like, okay, there's nothing in here. Nobody says anything. You don't get any items. It's just like, okay, you wasted your time. Go back to the right way now. It's nothing.
I don't know. I've said my piece about that.
I guess. I don't know.
You should play Gunpoint, Steven.
Really, okay, it reminds me of this one story I read online, and it probably isn't even true. But there was a story that a guy told about how he went to go test a game, and one of the things that he did while testing the game was he saw, like, the obvious way to go and decided to run around and, like, fuck around and see if he could find anything else before keeping on going. And after he finished testing the game, the people walked up and said, why did you, like, run around at X point? He's like, I just wanted to see if there was other stuff to find. And the people that were interviewing him said, like, they could not possibly comprehend why he would, like, look around and, like, look at the scenery when he could just go on with the story. And another one of the playtesters, like, looked up and said, oh, he's just saying that because he doesn't want to look like an idiot. And then, like, they noted on his record as, like, player found this section too hard to navigate. Like, that's what I feel like whenever I go on an adventure in this thing and I don't find anything. I feel like that story.
But then why would the enemies be there?
Exactly! It's just, they put this entire, like, thing filled with enemies and there's just fucking nothing there, and I just feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have, like, just not gone the obvious way. Maybe this was, like, this is their way of saying, don't go this way, there's too many enemies here. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that there are places that you can go and then you don't get anything for it.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil a thing that happens.
Okay, fine.
I was going to say, oh, that's thematically consistent with this thing that happens, but it's... No. Have you played anything else?
I played 3D Dot Game Heroes for about an hour.
That's exciting.
No, it isn't. I played Zone of the Enders HD Collection for about 2 hours. It was fun. It was fun.
Is it all fixed up?
It is all fixed up, yes. It runs smooth as butter now. It's not shitty. They recoded it from the ground up.
Now, if only they could do that for the Silent Hill HD collection.
If only the people making Silent Hill cared.
Anything else, Steven?
You know what? I want to say something about the Silent Hill HD collection.
Oh, it's terrible.
More than the performance issues, one thing that pisses me off more about that collection is how they just replaced sounds with different ones.
Yeah.
Like, they replaced, like, one floor-stepping sound with a different one that doesn't make any sense. Like, why'd you do that? Like, did somebody really, like, sit down one day and think, you know what? I'm gonna change this, instead of making this game work at all, I'm going to change the sound that this floor makes. That's going to be my work that I did today. I modified the sound that this floor makes. Alright, everybody, good. Let's just go home.
Who were the people that did that really good Silent Hill HD video? Twin Perfect?
Oh, I think that's right.
Okay, yeah, just go watch their Silent Hill HD video. It's so fucking good.
They did a little comparison, like, what's wrong with the Silent Hill HD collection and, like, what did they change? And there was, like, a whole 20-minute section of that video by itself that was just them going over, like, stupid little sound changes that the people that did the porting job did, for no evident reason.
They love Silent Hill so much, they had to change all those things.
And, like, I don't even like Silent Hill that much, and I was just sitting there watching this video, it's like, why did they change that? Why did they replace, like, a footstep sound with a loud psst in one part? Like, how do you come to that conclusion to do that? Why?
No one loves Silent Hill more than them, Steven.
Nobody.
No,
nobody loves Silent Hill.
Literally nobody.
Literally nobody loves Silent Hill more than that man that made Downcoming. I mean, Homecore. What?
All the bad ones.
Yes.
And now he's that
literally
way
nobody.
That's
really? Oh,
that's
God.
really weird.
You know what?
It's a weird career path.
Yacht Club. Maybe that's why Yacht Club split away.
Oh fuck, that guy's coming over.
We'll have them back on the show and we'll say, hey, you know that guy that did the Silent Hill bad games that went way forward? Is that why you guys left? Was it because of Book of Memories? And they'll just, like, shuffle in their seats. Maybe. Maybe we didn't want to have Book of Memories on our record.
Book of Memories is weird. Who looked at Silent Hill and said, you know what we need? Diablo Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have the Shantae
You know what we
people
need?
do it.
You know what we need? Fucking Dead Island Dota.
That's the weirdest goddamn thing.
Yeah. Dead
I
Island
can't wait
Dota.
to play it.
Defense of the Dotas. That'll be
Defense
so
of
bad.
Sam B.
You have no idea how bad that's going to be.
It's going to be the worst, but I'm gonna love every second.
What else is there to even fucking talk about?
Well, whatever John played.
Hi.
Hi, John. You've
50
been awfully
minutes.
quiet.
John, would you like to say a words?
8. I played Pikmin 3 and it was good.
Okay, great. So I played some Payday 2 this week. Got to play some of that. We got some review codes in. I actually played that a couple hours before recording this podcast. And the interesting thing about Payday 2 is we were talking a lot about how it needed a tutorial, something to help bring in new players. And that's only because we only had a couple missions to pick from. It's a lot more than that. I understand why they don't have a standard tutorial because there's so much more you can do in that game than just, we're gonna have this one bank to heist. Like, there was a mission I played with Chris Planty of Polygon, actually. It's really weird to be playing pre-release code and just, oh my god, that's a real games journalism person. We were stealing some paintings from an art museum, and we needed to install some cameras in them, so a sender could use them to spy or something? I don't know. I think each mission has its own little story. So we did that. The cops eventually came because I think I fucked up. I went to go turn off the camera, but I got in front of the camera and it saw me. But other than that, we were going pretty stealthy. So we got the paintings. We got out in a intense high-speed chase. And then, because the police had came, it transitioned into a second mission where we had to escape from the police. If we had done that mission stealthily, then that second mission wouldn't have happened. So the van crashes and we have to get to this other escape van so we can get away from the popo. And then about where we lost and I left to go to work was we were dropping off the paintings to the people who were going to give us the money. And then we had to escape from some other police. There is a lot of shooting. There is a lot of police showing up, but there's a lot of different mechanics at play, a lot of different types of missions, a lot of different areas. And it'll be really interesting to see how all that plays out over the course of the game. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time. So I guess with that, now that we're all done talking about what we've played, and no one else has anything to say about anything they've played, especially John.
You guys just gonna skip over me? Is that what's gonna happen?
That's exactly what's going to happen. Steven, I understand you want to talk about a thing that I was going to say but couldn't come up with at the last second. Okay, John, talk about your Pikmin.
I don't know. It sounds like you guys don't really care. I mean...
So Pokemon Mega Evolutions.
Alright, I'll talk about it. Alright, yeah, I played through all of Pikmin 3.
All of it?
Yeah, all of it.
Will there be a review up on the site by the time this goes out?
I guess so, probably. I'll talk about it now, just 'cause
Mike, stop interrupting him.
Because why not? It's an incredible game. Just like any other Pikmin game in that series.
Which is the best Pikmin? Answer right this second.
Probably still 2.
Okay.
But Pikmin 2 is also the hardest. If I had to rank it in terms of difficulty, I would say probably 2, 3, 1 in descending order. But the thing is Pikmin 3 is a weird control scheme where it doesn't really have that. In Pikmin 1 and 2, there's a C-stick motions that you could do to move your Pikmin around more. And it was easier to like, okay, yeah, I want these Pikmin to just gang up on this enemy. Or I want all my Pikmin to just all tackle this wall at once and destroy it. Now it's less that and it's more about using the whistle more, which is, you aim at a wall. you lock onto it, and then you press the B button, and all of your Pikmin will charge at it. So it doesn't feel as fluid, it feels more like you're actually commanding an army instead of just moving. Like, in Pikmin 1 and 2, the Pikmin felt more like an extension of yourself, but in 3, it does feel like you are actually commanding an army of Pikmin instead of just using them. I enjoyed the story a lot. The characters are very, the word that I use is plucky. They're really plucky. They have an amateurish zeal about them. Like, Olimar's character was that he was very professional and very, not strict, but compartmentalized. Like, he wanted to do what he had to do, he wanted to get home, be done with it. These new characters have a sense of youthful energy and adventure that, even though they're in dire straits, they still want to kind of explore and have a little bit of a good time to get off the planet. Overall, I really, really enjoyed the game.
Is this a good place to pick up if you've never done a Pikmin?
I would say yes, but at the same time, I just think it's a good idea to play all of them. They're all extremely excellent games, and you can get all of them for the first two are on the Wii now. It's pretty easy to get Pikmin 2 on the Wii. You could probably get that for around $20 somewhere. But Pikmin 1 for the Wii is pretty rare, so it'd be kind of hard to find a copy of that. I don't know. Pikmin 1 is good, but if you have to skip it, you can skip it. Pikmin 2 is definitely worth it. It's hard as balls, though.
That's the one without the time limit, right?
Pikmin 2 is the one without the time limit, but they ramp up the difficulty a lot by, they introduce caves in the game. When you go down into the caves, it's about, like, between 5 to 16 floors, and there's always a boss at the end of it, and you don't get to replenish your Pikmin at all. So you go down there with the Pikmin that you have, and you come back up with the few stragglers that didn't get devoured. It's brutal. Pikmin 2 is brutal. But it's still probably the best one, just in gameplay and in variety. But Pikmin 3 was still very great. I definitely recommend it, definitely worth the money, and I'm glad that there's something that you don't, it's not a game that you just shuffle your feet around and be like, oh, I guess there's something for the Wii U. No, there is something good for the Wii U that is just for the Wii U, and it is totally worth it.
Yep, Zombie
Exactly
U.
one.
Steven, I didn't hear you. Did we just make the same joke at the same time?
No, I said exactly one.
No. Zombie U is pretty good.
With the power of editing. So, there's another thing for the Wii U, speaking of which, that had this big thing today. This Wonderful 101 Direct happened. John, do you know when Wonderful 101 is coming out?
I don't remember. I want to say it's September 16th? 14th?
No, I'm pretty sure that they said directly to you that September 15th is when Wonderful 101 is coming out. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Nah.
but I believe Wonderful 101 is being released September 15th.
I don't think so. Nah.
Are you sure? Are you sure that Wonderful 101 is not being released on September 15th?
You lying sack of shit.
Okay, it's definitely coming out on September 15th.
September 15th?
Yeah, September 15th.
Wonderful 101 is coming out September 15th.
Wonderful
You heard it here
101
first.
is coming out.
Ah,
You're hearing it first here, first.
You're hearing it first here on the Video Game Choo Choo that September 15th is when the Wonderful 101 comes out.
John Machonsky is the new Reggie Fils-Aimé.
I'm so glad to be the new Reggie. Hi, it's me.
That's just your job title. I don't even know what Reggie does. You were just the new him.
I am the new...
What does Reggie do?
I am John G. Fiesmachonsky.
Play the game!
Can I be his Stephen K-Eps-E? I'll have to work on that.
I'm not really sure what that is.
His Stephen K-Eps-E, It's like
Steven
Hideki
Iwata.
Kamiya, but Steve-Oru Iwata.
Steven
Hello,
Nigo
and
Miyamoto.
welcome to Video Game Choo Choo.
Wonderful 101 demo dropped as soon as not as soon as the direct ended, but pretty soon after. It's really fun. They just drop you right into that game though. There is no
tutorial. You just kind of have to play it for half an hour and then maybe get it a little bit.
Actually, going back and watching the direct, like I got the demo after I watched the direct, or before I watched the direct. Watching the direct does kind of teach you what to do, which is
a little bit,
which is kind of weird, but at the same time, it's whatever.
It works.
It's still a really fun game, and once you get the hang of it, it is really fun.
I still couldn't figure out how to like drop the weapon that I picked up, or like stop using the one wonder whatever it was that I had used, the wonder form shape.
Oh, I think that's hitting X.
I don't know what it was. Like, I remember they mentioned, like, you can use some basic attack to make your guys jump on the enemies, and once I used, like, Wonder Fist, I couldn't figure out how to get rid of Wonder Fist.
Okay, no,
I could only figure out how to, like, switch it.
You hit Y to get rid of the Wonder Fist, because that disperses your characters, and then if you're gonna use the climb attack, that's hitting X and then, like, mashing X, and then you get the Wonder Fist back by hitting A.
Okay, that was one thing that I got stuck on, that reminds me, is when you're supposed to make the ladder.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't figure out how to do it. Every time I would, like, try to trace the ladder up the side of the building, it would, like, my gamepad would be too short to do it. And so, like, I'm embarrassed. I felt like an idiot. I eventually just kind of, like, stood up next to the building and, like, used the, thumbstick to do it.
Oh, no,
after about 5 minutes.
I use the thumbstick just in general. It feels a bit better to just use the thumbstick.
Yeah, I was, towards the end of my first playthrough, I kind of discovered that the thumbstick was better.
I feel like that game is a bit like Okami in that even though the Wii version is supposedly advanced or whatever, you still want to use the thumbstick for the PS2 version.
Yeah, it does definitely feel like that. It's exactly like that. Because the Wii version of Okami was not very good. And just about the only thing that benefited from it was the painting, and even then, I'm having a better time just using the thumbstick for the painting than my PS3 version of it.
Yeah.
Like, when I would, like, draw the slicey thing on the Wii version, it would always end up, like, crooked a little bit, not right enough for the game to consider it real.
But I feel like the Wonderful 101 is a lot more forgiving in that aspect, but at the same time,
it is.
It just feels better.
You can get away with pretty much not a circle and still get the fist, but it still feels better to just use the thumbstick. I would like to get...
Good game.
Yeah, I would like to get a Pro Controller for that, maybe.
Yeah.
Here the Pro Controller is pretty good.
It looks pretty good. I'm not too keen on the thumbstick placement, but it's better than the PS3 controller.
Are you finally cooling on the PS3 controller, Steven?
I've gotten used to it. I don't like it, but I've gotten used to it. It's still too small.
Yeah. I hear the PS4 controller is a lot better.
Every time I sit down to my computer and I go to, like, play a game and I pick up my Xbox 360 controller, it's just like, it's big enough. It's shaped like my hands. My thumbs go to the right place. But yeah, I've cooled off on the PS3 controller. I've gotten used to it. Yeah, it's still not as good.
Hopefully PS4 controller is going to be better. I don't know.
It looks stupid, but it also looks comfy.
Yeah, I heard it was actually better than the Xbox One controller.
The Xbox One controller is tiny as fuck. Have you seen... Yeah, have you seen the pictures of it?
No, I haven't.
There's pictures of it next to the, like, regular Xbox 360 controller. It's like half the size.
What?
Yeah, the PS4 controller is the size of the regular Xbox 360 controller, and the Xbox One controller is half the size of both of them.
You really need to show me this comparison photo.
Yeah, hold on.
Jeez. Tiny baby controller for tiny babies that play video games.
I think we should start being incredibly offensive towards Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and then fanboys of both will say we hate it, and then we'll get all the hate views. Jesus fucking Christ, that thing is tiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get hate views. I want to get love views. I want to be friends with everyone.
That's nice, John. Me and Steven will get the hate views and be rich, famous video game journalists as on the internet.
Okay, I might have exaggerated when I said it was half the size, but it's still pretty small. That's still pretty small compared to the old one.
The one thing I do like about the Xbox One controller is that if you...
The D-pad is not shit.
Well, yeah, that. But if you plug it in, it changes the controller from a wireless to wired, so you don't need to buy an adapter.
I can appreciate that, but I already have my Xbox controller.
I don't need a second
one.
And
it works fine.
And
I don't want I don't want to give Microsoft $60 for their shitty little controller.
We could give Sony $60 for their shitty little controller.
I already paid $60 for a controller that isn't shitty. So, no thank you.
Oh, you're gonna get a second controller for the PS4 eventually, Steven. What happens when Journey 2 comes out and your mom wants to play it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever told
She's not allowed to play What?
Have you ever told that story on this podcast?
Have I told the story about how my mom completely fucking ruined Journey for me? No, I'm not going to because she listens to this.
I forgot your mom listens to this podcast.
Yeah, she listens to it, so I can't talk shit about her about how she completely and utterly devastated something that I found beautiful. I was getting legitimately upset with her when she was playing through Journey and managed to fuck up the ending that gives you unlimited flying. Or so I thought. I thought that the ending gives you unlimited flying. Not only can you run out of flying, but you can actually, lose that ending.
That is incredible.
You can fall and you can, not do it right.
Oh my god. John, does your mom listen? Does your mom even know what this podcast is?
I try to keep my my family away from anything that I do because they're kind of terrible.
That's a smart move. I'm kind of with you on that one, Jonathan.
Yeah, my mom completely ruins Journey for me, and she also listens to the show, and she makes fun of John for liking Squiggly.
Add her to the goddamn list.
Her Twitter is really fantastic. It's just all responding to you about everything you say. It's really great.
Me, yeah. She manages to tweet stupider things than I do. It's an accomplishment.
Really incredible.
Now you see that I come by it honest.
It's in your genes. You were born to tweet stupid things.
I was. I've not quite reached the same level of magnitude as my mom's stupid tweets.
But you're trying with your vines.
I'm trying with my vines. I'm not very good at doing vines yet.
It's a difficult science.
It is. I will never be as good as Duke or Man with 10 Toes, but I'll get there.
John, does your mom have a Twitter?
I don't. I'd rather not know.
Oh man, John, find out if your mom has a Twitter.
No, I've already seen my mom's Facebook and it's horrifying.
Oh god. Mom Facebooks are the best!
Alright, listen. I found out that my mom and her friends don't use Facebook like normal people do. They just kind of use it like Tumblr.
Yeah, that's what my mom does too.
They post my mom posts pictures of Channing Tatum on her Facebook because she thinks he's cute. And so then you go through her pictures and there's 10 pictures of her and there's 200 pictures of Channing Tatum. I'm like, Mom, why do you do that? And she's just like, because he's cute. And I'm like, Facebook is for you. It's about pictures of you and what you're doing, not what Channing Tatum's doing. He has a Facebook for that. But then she tells me that all of her guy friends just post a bunch of almost porn, and then she's like, "See that? I'm in the right because all I post is Channing Tatum. They almost post porn." And I'm like, neither of you are right. What's wrong with everyone?
In all fairness, John, your mom's guy friends are probably going through horrendous midlife crises because A, Florida, and B, old dudes.
Look, I'm not saying I don't give a shit if you post porn somewhere. Just Facebook isn't where you do it. Facebook is where you post pictures.
What if it's your porn?
Okay,
what if you're in it?
It's for you and what you're doing, John, especially who you're doing.
Alright, okay, sure. But it's just I don't think that my mom hangs out with porn stars, because I'm pretty sure they're all 30 to 40-year-olds who have children and stuff. It's just weird.
And live in Florida.
I would just be really skeeved out if, say, my dad was oh, here's a picture of my son, and then 2 hours later, here's this fucking hot chick. That's creepy! That's creepy! What's wrong with people?
me and my son having a good time at the beach. And then, like, 2 posts later, it's like, here's this fucking hot bitch. Oh, boy.
So, Pokemon Mega
Mom
Evolution.
Facebooks.
Video
Mom
games.
Facebooks.
Video games.
Mom Facebooks is the greatest.
Mom
we should have a Mom
Facebook choo-choo.
We should have a Mom Facebook podcast.
We just talk shit about our moms.
I don't want to.
So today, my mom showed me this picture on her Facebook, and I had seen this picture 2 weeks ago already. So,
So my mom...
I just kind of rolled my eyes and said, "Yeah, Mom, I've seen it."
I like it when she like sits me down and makes me watch inspirational videos or makes me listen to her reading inspirational articles. That's
Good
really the
Lord.
best.
Really, I don't envy you.
God, Pokemon.
As far as the mom lottery goes, I think I did pretty well.
Yeah. Me too. I don't...
Your mom, like, your first console was a Wii.
Sure.
Good Lord.
Yeah, like
Because
I
your
was
mom was
really
protecting
sheltered.
you against the sinful video games.
Couldn't watch color TV until I was 10.
You couldn't watch BET?
And here I thought John was the racist. Alright, I think now
boy.
is a good time to talk about the Pokemans.
Yeah, they introduced Pokemon Mega Evolutions.
So
Okay.
Digimon, basically.
I want to point something out about
I wanna-
Mega Evolutions.
You hear that,
Go
Jackson? I'm
ahead.
talking about Digimon. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, here, I'm gonna bring up the list of Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions.
Blaziken, which is weird.
Alright, here, I'll cover Blaziken, because Blaziken's special. Okay, it is, Blaziken, Absol, Mawile, Mewtwo, Lucario, and Ampharos. Now, the thing is that all these characters, all these Pokemon, have specific items that evolve them in mid-battle. It's only in battle that they're able to turn into that, and it changes their stats, and it'll change their abilities.
So it's like a power-up?
It's basically a power-up.
They just, like, turn into Super Blaziken.
Yeah. However, the thing is that Blaziken's item isn't available in-game. It's only if you download it through, as soon as the game comes out. You have to download
So it's a mystery gift.
Yeah, you have to download...
They've been doing that for a while, I
Yeah,
think.
you have to download a Torchic that has the Mega Stone for Blaziken. So what I'm thinking is maybe they might add more Mega Pokemon in the future. Like, they've already said that there are going to be more that they just haven't announced. But I'm thinking there might be like DLC Mega Pokemon in the future.
Okay, so that gave me... I want to say 2 things. One, I like how the Pokemon that have available Mega Pokemon forms, the Venn diagram of Pokemon that have Pokemon forms, and the circle where people want to fuck these Pokemon, that Venn diagram is like a circle.
I don't see
It's
any
just-
Gardevoir in there, man.
Eventually, there'll be like a powered-up Gardevoir that just has like big old titties. And that's just the power-up. She gets big old titties and learns Attract. Also, you know how they have the Pokemon that come in through the mystery gifts? Where in universe do those Pokemon come from? Where do they come from?
It's just like a mysterious gift. Like, it's the mystery gift.
It's like, hey, 10-year-old, you just got like this Pokemon with like a super powerful thing in the mail. It's like, who sent it to me?
Hey,
Oh, it's
hey
just, like,
kid,
congealed
here is
out of the
Pokemon
ether.
God. Have fun.
It's like, you just get that in the mail. It's like, who the fuck sent me God in the mail? Where did he come from? And then you like see like your neighbor Pokemon trainer is like, hey, you got a God in the mail too? I just got one. It's like, where did it come from? I'm just like imagining like a warehouse, just like cardboard boxes labeled God.
We have top
And then
men
like there's like
looking after
one hairy guy with like a phone book is like, okay, this guy's 10, mail him a God. This guy's 11, mail him a Torchic that can turn into a superhero.
It's like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. They have all these boxes of God.
It's like, oh, this kid's on an adventure in New York. I'll send him a horse with a dragon dildo on its head. Actual Pokemon, by the way. Horse with a dragon dildo on its head.
I bet Ash is gonna love that.
That's not appropriate. Also, that's like a pun.
Oh, that Ash.
You just did a funny.
Not our friend Ash. Oh, God, I was unintentionally funny. I'm sorry, listeners.
The listeners don't listen to us to be funny. They listen to us to hear me stammer and hear Mike just talk for like 30 minutes and hear John not say anything.
Well, then this episode is going to be fantastic for them.
Oh, damn, the Shovel Knight thing started like 13 minutes ago.
Well, what do you want to do about it, Steven?
I don't know. Jack off.
So
like
the
I
usual.
always do. Wait. Oh, no, it doesn't start tonight. It starts next week at Friday. Never mind. I was all excited for that, too. I guess
God
I'll
damn
just
you,
kill
Shovel Knight
myself.
people. Oh,
I
finally.
guess I'll just kill myself.
Will you kill yourself also while jacking off, Steven?
Maybe.
2 in 1?
Yes. I'll shoot off my balls while I'm jacking off first.
Oh, that's dark. What
Yeah.
else was happening in news? I already forgot.
There's the Saints Row 4 edition that's $1 million and you get to go to space.
No, something actually important and not stupid.
Yeah, something that isn't retarded and that will actually happen. Actually, no, I want somebody to, like, redeem that, like, gather up the money and just force Deep Silver to actually, like, honor that.
No, someone actually added it all up, and the complete package is actually like $600,000 or something. So it'd be really easy for them to add that all up for $1 million.
Well, if you had the $1 million, you could just do that shit anyway and buy Saints Row 4 for $40. It's like, if it would cost under $1 million to actually go to space and get a Lamborghini, and also get Saints Row 4, I guess. Skip the special edition and just fucking do it.
We really should have written this down. What was the other news story?
I don't know.
God, this is going to be really bugging me. Okay, you guys don't talk for a second. I've been recording
good
this
at that.
call. I'm going to look up what it was.
Hey there, kids, it's me, Sonic. I'm gonna pass the time while Mike searches for the stupid fucking thing that he can't remember.
Steven, I never texted you a picture of my boogers. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Mike. I don't want to see your nasty-ass snot lungs.
I'm sorry, John. The die is cast.
No, Mike, I swear to fucking God. I'm not kidding. Don't send me anything.
Kids, there's nothing more cool than getting pictures of someone you like. But if Mike tries to send you a picture of his boogers, that's no good.
But John, they're really green.
I don't want to see your fucking boogers, dude. Seriously.
It's your eyeballs. Nobody has the right to send you pictures of their boogers if you don't want them to.
Mike, hear the goddamn seriousness in my voice. I do not want you to send me pictures of your boogers. If
You should really take him seriously, Mike. I think he's getting dangerous.
He's serious about the pictures of boogers.
I don't want to fucking see it. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't want to see your fucking boogers, dude.
You're doing
John
a good
said
job.
no. That's no good.
No, I
Stop
have to.
fucking with the window. God. What do you want, Cat? Why do you keep fucking with the window?
Okay, I found it.
What?
Let's talk about the Bioshock Infinite DLC.
What?
It looks cool.
That
Yeah,
it really
Bioshock
does.
Infinite DLC. Looks really nice.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I hope it's not bad like the game.
Ah, goddamn you, Steven. You said you liked that game.
It was okay.
Ah, you piece of fucking shit.
It was really pretty.
John,
I didn't
how do you
like
feel about
the
Clash
gameplay.
in the Clouds?
I don't know. I didn't touch it. I'm not playing it.
God damn it.
You kind of
good
lost us there,
nothing.
Mike. I was listening to anime music, and I don't know what John was doing. Probably the same thing.
When are you both not listening to anime music?
Right now, because you're fucking talking.
Yeah, Bioshock Infinite is doing some really cool noir Return to Rapture DLC. I can't talk about how that ties into the game, because spoilers. But it looks really neat. By gunpoint.
Sure.
I'm gonna just get to the questions.
Dead to Rights.
Oh, is that it? Is that what it is? That
Yes.
was Burial at Sea.
It's Dead to Rights.
Okay.
Retribution?
I'm pulling up our questions.
Dead to Rights.
You do the
Retribution.
Tumblr one. I have a Twitter question.
Alright, we got quite a few Tumblr questions. I'm gonna pull them up.
We got one from Gonzo T Great 23 at Gonzo T Great 23 on the Twitters. Which game could you spend more time playing? Skyrim, Civ 5, or Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 3 if that's the one you like.
I would like to answer this one. Final Fantasy 13-2 Lightning Returns.
With the improved boob physics.
I don't care about the boobs. I want to see her armpits.
What? 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 What?
Next question.
Okay, next question. Thank you, Steven. Final Fantasy 2 Lightning Returns.
Armpits. Make them happen.
John, what's the next question?
Okay, I have a question from Nintendo Fun Club. Favorite video game movie? All of us. What's everyone's favorite video game movie?
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Heavy Rain.
Okay, I'm actually gonna answer this question, unlike these two.
They're all bad!
Postal.
God, you fucker.
I legitimately enjoy the Mortal Kombat movie, the first one. That is a fun movie. It's not good, but it's fun. I have fun watching that movie, especially with friends.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You guys should
The
see
Sonic fan movie.
Prince of Persia was alright.
I have not seen either of those.
There was one Prince of Persia, Steven. I don't know if you hallucinated the other one. There's just the one by Disney.
No, I was talking about the one that, the Prince of Persia movie and the Mortal Kombat movie. I haven't seen either of them.
The Prince of Persia is just Aladdin, but Dr. Octopus is in it. And Ben Kingsley plays the bad guy.
Okay.
It's alright. If you like have a kid and they want to see a swashbuckling adventure movie, it's okay.
I legitimately enjoy Super Mario Brothers. The movie. I enjoy that movie. It's a good movie.
Heavy Rain is still the best video game movie.
What the fuck's wrong with you people?
What do you mean by you people?
We're the normal ones, John. What if you're the crazy one, eh? How's that for M. Night Shyamalan's twist?
Okay? I'm normal as fuck. I'm about to go work out and tan myself orange and go to clubs in my YOLO shirt.
You're gonna pick up a fly honey with your popped collar?
Yes, I'm going to go out in my pink polo and I'm going to have sex with a woman. I'm going to meet her in a club and she's going to like my YOLO shirt, so we fuck in the bathroom.
She'll talk to you for more
I'm
than 30
normal.
seconds.
Fuck no, she won't.
Next
Yes,
question.
my legitimate answer is Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
I don't know, Prince of Persia's okay.
Okay.
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
God, that movie is so weird.
Out of every game that came out on Steam on August 8th, 2013, which is the best? Here's the list. Here's the list.
Papers, please.
Spelunky, Guacamelee, Papers, Please. Alright, yeah, I guess everyone's just gonna say
Papers, please. Glory to Arstotzka.
Papers, Please is really fucking good. I can't wait to buy the full version.
Yep.
Okay.
Steven, are you gonna buy the full version? I understand when the Papers,
It's out.
Please...
I mean,
yeah, you're gonna
it's
buy
out.
it?
I don't have money, but
well.
I will. I enjoyed it. It was like Phoenix Wright, except communist. So it was like Phoenix Wright, except you could ruin people's lives and then win.
I'm gonna ruin people's lives.
I haven't played Spelunky. It looks good, but Anita Sarkeesian made me mad at it, so she talked about it in her video, and I was like, oh, that is offensive, that the damsels are interchangeable with dogs.
Wow.
I like her videos.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good. It's just, whenever she makes a mistake, it's the kind of mistake that she wouldn't make if she'd actually played the game. Well, I'm sure that there's, like, more to it, but it's those kind of mistakes that she makes where it makes it look like she didn't play the game.
My favorite part of the Anita Sarkeesian videos is always the man beards. The neck beards and the man babies combined.
Ah.
They're wearing their fedoras and crying about the misandry on the Vine.
I like her videos. I also am willing to not immediately discount the people that do responses to her videos, because she does make a lot of mistakes. But I think that the responses to her videos could stand to be slightly less vitriolic.
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
I think that you can correct Anita Sarkeesian without calling her a dumb fucking...
Like, Steven, you said, she kind of misunderstood Hotline Miami, and I thought that was like a fair criticism.
She misunderstood Hotline Miami in that she, the part that she mentioned was like, oh, you see a dead woman's body talking. Homestuck just updated. You see a dead woman's body talking, and it's like, well, at that point in the game, you see a bunch of people's dead bodies talking, and in this one, she lists Eversion as having a joke ending where the princess turns into a monster and then eats you alive, and that's the whole... God damn it, Cat. That's the whole point of the game, is that shit turns into monsters when it originally looks so cute and pretty and like Yoshi's Island. And in the true ending of that game, you and the princess both turn into giant monsters, and then you kiss. So, she kind of missed the point on that one.
But you weren't
really?
saying she needs to be stopped or anything like that.
No, I'm not sitting here saying that she's purposefully using manipulative language to influence people into making the shitty video games, because I love my tropes. It's just, I think that she could stand to have someone else work with her so that she does not make these mistakes that make her look like she didn't even play the games. Because I can understand making mistakes, and then there's just the mistakes that she makes, which are so bad looking when she makes the mistake.
What's the next question, John?
Yeah, let's go back to that.
The next question is from our good buddy, the Mass Negro. He asks, free-to-play fighting games, do you think this could work? With companies like NRS and Capcom releasing character packs and DLC, do you think a free-to-play game in which you buy the characters you want, but are still free-to-play against ones you don't own, could be a thing?
I doubt it, because that could very easily lead to play-to-win, or pay-to-win, rather. And
they can barely handle fighting games as is.
I disagree on all that. I think it would be perfectly fine to do a free-to-play fighting game.
It could be done right. It's just you'd have to do it right.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
All they would have to do is they would have to make it so it was very easy to run some sort of trial with characters, so you could.
You could have a free rotation.
I don't. Yeah. So, something like that.
Do like MOBAs do, where they have a free rotation. It's this week you have these characters for free, and if you want these characters, pay $5 and you'll have them always.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's what a lot of MOBAs do. So just have fighting games do that. It could work.
But they're not going to do that.
Maybe they will. I don't know.
The only free to play, and you get the one.
Yeah, Killer Instinct's going. Okay, Killer Instinct is going to be free. And you get one dude for free, and it's also being run by Microsoft, whose current business strategy is, well, just look at any gameplay video of Rise and you know what their business strategy is. I don't want to jump the gun and say, no, it's shit, because the only example we have currently is being, controlled by Microsoft right now, who is obsessed with, just making money and not actually putting effort into things. So, maybe it'd work. Just, let's see somebody else do it. Let's see, the BlazBlue people do it, or not Skullgirls. I like Skullgirls. That works fine, just the way it is. Whatever.
We're kind of the wrong people to ask. We're not big fighting game
people.
We're
not fighting game people. We just, the biggest extent that I know about fighting games is that Skullgirls is a thing, and also wins Marvel. And I can't even say it right.
I'm still thinking about that Persona 4 arena.
Okay. We're not the right people to ask about fighting games because, I am baffled by anything that requires, a pause in button combos. If the combo is longer than 3 buttons or it contains a pause, I am just going to mash buttons and hope that I get it. And if I have to tilt the directional stick, it's just not going to happen.
Sure.
I'm retarded. What do you think, John?
I was kind of in the middle of saying that, if, just as long as there is a trial, or a rotation, and it was easy to figure out who you wanted to play as, that makes perfect sense, because making it cheaper to buy that game, and you only play as a couple characters, that makes sense. but then also leaving it open to if you wanted to try different characters, you could buy more. That also makes sense, as long as the option is there, as long as it's easy to figure out who you want to play as initially.
Yeah. Like, have a small trial period where you can play as everybody for like a week, and then, like, you go into the normal rotation. It's like, so you get a feel of everybody, you get to sample everybody, and then you're just in the same boat as all the rest of the players, where you either play your free stuff, which is fine, or you play as the character that you like. Sounds fair. If they did that, that'd be great. If they could balance it to where there are no objectively overpowered characters, that'd be great. It would also be great if my fucking cat would stop beating on my windows. Anyway, yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, and we have one last question from Julin's Pals.
Apparently, you pronounce his name as Shoeless and Pals.
Shoeless and Pals, okay. If the Choo-Choo were an RPG, what class would each member specialize in?
I'd be the sorceress.
You do have the biggest moves of all three of us, Steven.
Thanks.
John, who would you be?
I don't know, probably some sort of like warlock or something, some kind of support.
I would like to change my answer. I would either be a tank or a necromancer, because tanks are easy to play and necromancers get to control skeletons.
Which is the class that talks the most?
The Bard.
The Bard?
The
Alright, I
Bard.
will be the Bard. What does he do?
He sings.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It's like a support class where they sing and they give, it's basically
Buffs.
spell casting with singing.
So me and John would be support to Steven's tank.
Yes, there you go. You can just stand behind me and I'll tank all the hits while my skeletons, do all the work.
I think that's a
Hooray.
good crew.
There you go.
Roll up on some monsters. Get a
Let's play
DPS.
Dragon's Crown, like, right fucking now. We've all got PS3s.
I'd rather not.
We also have Dignity.
Every time I see Dragon's Crown, it's like, man, this is really fucking sexist. But then it does all the same shit that it does with the women to the men. Like, there is that scene where there is a woman chained up to a wall half naked and you can poke her and she makes little noises. But then there's also, like, a billion other men in the game and you can poke them in the nipple and they make even worse noises.
I don't care.
It's just
care.
like, who the
Everything
fuck
about
made
that art
this
style
game?
bugs me. I don't know why.
It is really ugly.
Even
yeah.
the dudes, just
Like, I don't know, that game is weird, and I don't like the way that it looks. It looks like it could be fun, but it's not my kind of game.
Yeah. I'm not really into brawlers as much, and that art style is really hard to get over for me.
It's not, if I'm gonna play like a brawler, I'm gonna play like Turtles in Time.
I can just
Not
get an old
like-
brawler. I have the Simpsons arcade on my Xbox 360 that
You
got
could buy like
not much.
that Dungeons and Dragon brawler that just came out on like every single platform, which is, if I recall correctly, actually what Dragon's Crown is based on, is that one Dungeons and Dragon brawler that just came out on fucking everything for like $5.
Or you could just not play a brawler and play a good game.
Yeah, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, 10 out of 10. Mike.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 is a good game. You could play that instead. Black Ops 2 isn't sexist.
Power to the play. Really? Are there even women in that game?
No, that's why it's not sexist.
Oh, there you go. Is Metal Gear Solid sexist? Even though it is actually a game for women?
I don't know. What are you asking me for?
I don't know, you seem to be the expert right now.
Yes, it is sexist because I said so.
There you go.
There are no coins near me, otherwise I would have flipped a coin. Do I have a coin in here?
Don't worry, I've
Found
got about 5,000 bitcoins that you can try to flip.
one.
They'll be worth something
so,
someday.
heads, Metal Gear is sexist, tails, it's not. Heads, it's sexist.
Would you care to elaborate on that, Mr. Coin? What kind of coin was it?
A penny. It was the closest one I had.
Mr. Lincoln? Can we get Mr. Lincoln's official statement on whether or not Metal Gear Solid is sexist?
Sure, give me two options. It's
What does he have to say to back up?
Heads.
Women aren't strong enough in Metal Gear? Have you fucking seen what Meryl looks like in 4?
Heads, yes. Tails, no. Tails, no.
Well then, Anita. I like Anita Sarkeesian, I'd just like to reiterate.
Anita
I like Anita
Sarkeesian is a
Sarkeesian, I
penny.
like her videos. I think her earrings are stupid, but that's nothing personal.
That's a really
just
dumb
don't
complaint
like-
to have, of all the complaints.
I think I think that hoop earrings in general are stupid. So I'm sorry, Anita, if you ever hear this. I don't like your earrings, but it's nothing personal.
You make fine videos.
You make absolutely fine videos, I don't like your earrings. That is my complaint that I have for Anita Sarkeesian, is that I don't like her earrings. That makes all of her videos invalid.
You hear that, men's rights activist? Stephen Epps is on your side.
You have me on your side. My reasoning is that I don't like Anita Sarkeesian's earrings.
It's the only
That's
legitimate
like such a
complaint they
heartfelt-
have.
That's just like such a heartfelt thing. Like, I would walk up to Anita and I'd put my hand on her shoulder and it's like, Anita, I love your videos. I admire your cause, but honey, your earrings are just not very good looking.
And that would
then,
be
like, we both
probably
start
the
crying.
nicest thing a guy had said to her that entire day.
In like fucking months. It's like, that's the nicest thing that someone that doesn't work at Kotaku said to them.
Yeah, just like after all the vitriol spewed at her, just, you're good. I don't like your earrings. That would make her break down in tears of joy.
I would just like walk up to her and say, Anita, I like your videos. I think what you're doing is great, but I don't like your earrings. And she'd just look at me and be like, that is the nicest thing that someone that doesn't work at Kotaku has said to me in months. What kind of man are you, Stephen? I like anime.
Oh, Stephen, we almost forgot about The Bachelor.
Oh, that's right.
Let's keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
no.
let's.
Stephen, you should be on The Bachelor. Bachelorette.
Okay. So, listeners, here's the thing. Whenever I get tired, I write stupid things. And instead of tweeting it, this time I put it in the video game choo-choo chat and Mike enabled me.
It was
And
really
so-
funny, in all fairness.
My stupid late night Twitter in the Skype thing was that I should be on The Bachelorette, and that I implied that The Bachelorette would in fact fall for me because I was so mysterious. But the reason that I was so mysterious is because I just paid absolutely no mind and was just there in the Bachelorette mansion to mooch off of everything. And I did not pay her any mind whatsoever. She's like, oh yeah, I'm on a TV show, hi there. This room has PlayStation 3 and free food.
If
I would be
if
in,
I
like,
can
the
remember,
confession
I'll go
closet
through the
this week.
Skype chat and post it in
Yeah.
the Choo-Choo
Go
Tumblr,
ahead.
because it's really funny.
Go ahead. Under normal circumstances, I would have tweeted that, so I don't care if you publish it.
Yeah, Stephen, you on The
If you
Bachelorette
don't follow
is
me
the
on
greatest
Tumblr,
image.
or if you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm at Captain Snoop at twitter.com. Follow me, and if I start tweeting at like 1 a.m, you're in for some gold, I guess.
God, that show was so stupid.
Yeah.
This is
It really,
speaking of
enforces
stupid
the,
shows.
Modern misandric values.
This
That
is
men can be won with roses.
This has been Video Game Choo-Choo. I've been John Machonsky. With me, I've had Stephen F.
I'm Mike Casamano,
And
and
Stephen
I'm a big
F.
sweaty Guido.
I'm not here.
Evidently not. Alright, later guys. We're all ashamed of ourselves.
I'm a terrible human being.
I'm a fumbling Dublin.
I almost forgot about that.
I'm never gonna let you forget. I get to call you a sweaty Guido, I at least have to call myself a fumbling Dublin.
When have you called me a sweaty Guido?
In the, like, past 10 seconds. You just didn't hear me.
This podcast is over.
Good night, everybody.
I love you all.
I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.